Comics TAS, Episode 3. Creepy Grandma is Creepy. Alright, so here we are. It is raining here, but I don't believe the mics should pick it up very much. We should be pretty much good, because we've had fans blowing in the room, and it hasn't seemed to cause that much of an issue, so...
Yeah, it's true. At least it's not thunder booming like it was earlier.
What is your face about right now? What are you doing?
No, nothing. Nothing.
I know there's no fan in here now.
I think he's staring at my phone and seeing some of the notes.
Oh, he's got like 40-something for each episode. This is going to be another one of them episodes.
Yeah.
Possibly,
well, okay,
depending on how
I
things
take that
go.
back. It's 42 total notes for both of them, and it's 19 for episode 6, whereas for episode 5... Yeah, I got a lot to talk about, so let's get into this bitch.
Yeah, okay, so, Reploid Bill, William Bush.
Seth Levelsario.
Shane McCree, Proto Guy.
Okay, here we go. So, this episode, first off, there are a lot of characters introduced here. However...
We're not going to talk about all of them.
Only one of them that I can think of is a mainstay, and I can't remember which one it is. One of these characters...
It's either Plague or Callisto.
One of these characters, it might be Plague, one of these characters that appeared in this episode will be a Horseman of Apocalypse in this series.
Yes, Plague, the one who basically touches Gambit, which is something that I wanted to bring up.
Yes.
Because, actually, I went over the list after we had talked about it before, because it's something that we've always fucking argued and bitched and pissed and moaned about, but... Because quite literally, comic book-wise... All the members, I came up with a list of all of the members of the Horsemen, and actually Death has been, well, let's see, the 11th century incarnation of Death, Archangel, Caliban, Magneto, Wolverine, Gambit, Psylocke, Sanjar Javid, Banshee, Dankin, Grim Reaper, and Sentry. Famine has been Autumn Rolfson, Ahab, Sunfire, and Jeb Lee. Let's see, I gotta go that way. Pestilence has been Plague. Huh, look at that.
Right.
Caliban, Polaris, Itshumi? And Venom, of all people.
Oh my god. Because that fucking makes no sense.
Yeah,
at
and
all. Literally
War has actually...
There's not even the slightest bit of sense that fucking makes, since the Horsemen essentially are supposed to all be mutants. That's supposed to be part of his shtick.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That's one of those things that I knew about that, and I've always been confused by it. Because if Venom can be a Horseman, here's the reason that makes no sense to me. The Horsemen are like modified mutants that then serve Apocalypse. And the reason I'm confused by it is because, first off, Venom is two different fucking people. It's the symbiote, which has its own thought process and everything. Yep. And then it's Eddie Brock, which has its own thought process and everything.
Unless Venom's bound to somebody else like Peter Parker.
I thought somebody else. I thought Flash Thompson was also Venom at one point in time.
Many people.
Yeah,
Matt Gargan has been fucking Venom, and yeah. But regardless, Eddie Brock, and so that's two different fucking entities that are neither one a mutant that are then... I don't know. I knew about that, but I've never understood why they did that.
Yeah, exactly. And then War has been Abraham Caros, Hulk. I kind of see it. Deathbird, Gazer, Damascus Furus, and Colossus, of all people. I was like, huh.
Yep.
When did Colossus become a Horseman?
Yes. Anyway, so yes, like I said, that's spoilers for, like, what, season 3 or 4 or some shit?
No, you'll, man, I think this might happen as early as season 2.
Really?
Yeah.
They introduce Apocalypse later in the season, season 1.
Yeah, he comes in. Yeah, he comes in during season 1.
Which I don't remember Apoc being that early, but...
It's the end, because there's 13 episodes of season 1. And when we talk about 2 episodes, and we talk every episode.
Hell, season 2 already enters the Phoenix Saga.
Yeah.
I thought the Phoenix Saga was 5.
No. 5 is like...
5 is Captain America
yeah.
and a lot of the background stuff that was going on with Logan during the wars and different stuff like that.
Yeah, because I remember I was watching a random episode on like Disney XD, and it was like season 5 or season 6, and they were literally fighting the Brood. That's how insane that shit gets. But anyway, so season 1, episode 5, we start with, oh look, Jean Grey is finally in an episode.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, and she finally gets to cut loose a little bit. She's not just a worthless thing in this episode. So many times they'll use her, and they will just do nothing. Here, she got, I did not get to take the notes, but she got the highest knockout count of all of them. In terms of fights won, she got the highest. Because there are times when, like, when everybody's fighting and they got one-on-one, they're like, punch a guy. Like, 7 people will come at her and she'll be like, bam, 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 and knock fucking 4 guys down in front of her. Then somebody will come up behind her and she'll, like, wave her hand and just an aura of shit will come off her and knock out, like, 10 guys in a row.
Yep.
So she actually got to do something.
Which is about time.
Yes.
And...
Well, considering the fact that basically all they were doing is fighting, like, electronic snake monsters coming out of the wall.
And let's... We had to throw props out to the fact that she also wasn't wearing that gay-ass uniform she has.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I would just prefer her be in street clothes all the time.
Until the Phoenix stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, because literally in the Danger Room, yeah, she's in her stupid outfit.
And
there's a color screw up in the Danger Room where she's completely nude.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. She's all nude color from head to toe.
Oh, don't worry.
I can't wait for that in episode 6.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Don't worry. There's shit that should not be in this episode, too.
Send that to Babylon. Will they do X-Men?
No, they would never do X-Men.
Unless it's the movie, live action.
But anyway, so yeah, quite literally we start off with, everybody except for Cyclops and fucking Wolverine in the Danger Room. Because Cyclops is standing up with Professor X because they're trying to train Storm to be the leader, and Wolverine is doing sad Wolverine memes.
He's supposedly still healing.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. Healing factor.
Healing factor is convenient healing factor.
Yeah.
Healing factor is convenient healing factor.
By the way, for those of you who couldn't see that, Shane literally half swiped at Bill's arm.
But we did talk about censorship did not allow us to see how bad that attack really was. He went from the shoulder blade all the way down across the stomach. He basically left Wolverine full open. The bandages show us how bad it really was.
Yep.
The animation that gave us the 3 little marks was, there's no way. Because you couldn't even bandage him all the way up the shoulder blades across the neck and face.
Well, to be fair, the scratches that he got on his left side weren't even wrapped up. His left side, his right side was wrapped up, not his left side.
The animation showed us that he was hit 3 times right here on the tummy.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Which, by the way, Shane, it's kind of like wrestling. In wrestling, you work the left. So if you're going to do anything, you pull the guy's left arm, you kick him in the left leg. That's kind of the same thing here. To show how, quote, violent it is, yeah, they're just working the left. Even though, no.
The way he was bandaged up, he had to be hit worse than
3
tiny scratch marks.
You can't. The audience can't.
Now, we don't know how long this has been either. This could be literally the next morning. He could have woke up, walked to his room, and started doing kung fu.
Yep.
And he was like...
We really don't know. There's no indication that any real time has passed.
Well...
This could literally be in the morning after Sabretooth ran into the woods.
Yeah. It could be that morning, or it could be like 2 weeks later after damn near being disemboweled.
Since my first note is the same as your second note, we can go ahead and just collide with this one.
Okay. Professor X goes, X-Men, you need to watch out for one another and stay safe, because we need you to protect one another. Button tries to shoot everyone in the face. Button tries to buzzsaw people. Button electric tentacles from the wall. Button crush everyone to death.
And here's my problem with X.
Go ahead.
Ceiling comes down. Now, he knows his team.
Yes, he does.
there is somebody in that danger room that is claustrophobic.
Which is exactly why he did it.
That's
I realize you could give this one to him. You could say, "Oh, dickhead," and everything, and he is. He is. There's some dickhead moments, but really, he is training them to be prepared for what is coming, and he knows in the back of his mind and all the things he could have ever heard. Like, it hasn't shown us this yet, but he's like a member of senates and shit like that, where he's like an influential political representative, and if he's intertwined like this, that means he has had the liberty to shake hands with people that know about the Sentinel programs and shit. And he knows where the future could take them. And if you have Storm having that kind of crippling aspect, then you either need to get her used to it, or you need to somehow change it, or get somebody that can call. You need to change it. Somehow you need to fix it, because she's dangerous right now.
She is dangerous with the claustrophobia, but that's still one thing. It's a phobia. And it's not going to take 5 seconds to get over something like that.
Yeah, it won't. That's why he's purposely putting her in that danger.
Yes.
I mean,
but
for
that could
sakes,
cause more problems.
Right, but at the same time, I mean, you can obviously tell that they've been working at it for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake, Storm goes...
She froze up because some bricks fell down last time. Now a room closed in, and she handled it until it was getting dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, and like
at first she was like, "You guys stop the wall, I'm going to try to push this back up." And then she realized they were boxed in,
yeah,
and then she went nuts.
Yeah, because think of the scene right before it. Quite literally, she goes, "Rogue, help me take out the guns on the wall." Okay. Gambit, take out the targeting cameras. Okay. Jubilee follows suit without even being fucking asked.
Yeah.
So obviously
which means
they've been
Jubilee's
doing some
in the
training.
room.
Yes.
The Jubilee's in the room. That means they've been working at it for a while, which also brings up the question of how long has it been, and it also brings up the question of why is Wolverine still hurty?
Yep, exactly.
Because convenient healing factor
is convenient.
Yeah.
Well, my next one does involve that scene in the...
Screw you, Fandom Night, I'm getting in my future chair and flying away! Because that's our new don't view that plot hole.
Drives away. Floats away. Hovers away. I actually had a question with the whole... this next note is more or less a question then. But when they're in the room...
Was it because Wolverine was kung fu fighting?
Well, when he was in the room and he was practicing in his kung fu...
Because he was really fast as lightning?
And when he collapsed because of the pain, when Jean came up to him, very close...
Man, you want to come on real strong, Wolverine? I'm waiting for you too.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I didn't say that was like, I'm not saying that he's a player and he's getting all that
like,
pussy.
Holy shit, man!
Does Jean actually have a thing for Logan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
when he in the comics, you'll figure out that while she loves Scott, she's very attracted to the animalistic side of Wolverine. In fact, they're playing it out right now in X-Men Blue. She's physically attracted to Jimmy like nobody's business, but she likes Cyclops, and Cyclops could tell. He even mentions, "Oh, you really like Jimmy," kind of thing.
Well, this might also be an animation issue, which it definitely is. But I needed to point it out because it was in the entire episode, but then the next episode it changed it back. What does Cyclops need to go outside?
Evidently just sunglasses.
What kind of sunglasses?
Just sun.
Nope.
Evidently. Nope.
He needs the ruby fucking...
Evidently not.
Because I noticed it. I was watching it and it didn't...
The whole episode it was bothering me that the whole episode they're like a dark...
They're normal sunglasses.
Yeah.
And then the following episode, they're back to the red.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, that's not an animation.
Animation error. That's exactly what it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We send it... None of these cartoons are made here.
Right.
None of them. They're sent off to Japan and then sent back to us, and Japan's got their own stuff. They don't give a fuck about some dude with laser eyes. They didn't know shit about that. So when it gets sent back to us, they were like, so this dude has sunglasses. And they just fucking squiggle it in and send it to us.
They didn't realize that he has to have the red glasses to function.
Especially since this entire episode, when they animated him, he had no powers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like maybe the guy that was animated and was in charge of that over there, he was just like, they're sunglasses. I don't know why he's a dick walking around at night with sunglasses, but sunglasses.
What do you got? Because my next one involves them fighting the Morlocks.
Okay, the next one I have is, let's see here. So the mutant kid takes the food so that way then he can eat.
So here's what's going on. Hold on. Here's what's going on. They trained in the danger room. After the danger room session goes through, everybody's settling down for the night, and Jean gets ready for a date with Scott. On her way out, she senses Wolverine, and she walks in the room and tells him, "You're not healed yet." And he's like, "Fucking, I'm tough as shit." Kick. Oh my God, shit, that hurt like a shit.
Because you're so tough.
Because he's so tough. And then right after he showcases just how tough he is, she comes over like, "Oh my God," and she holds him for a second, and then he's all like, "Oh my God, Jean," and she's like, "I should probably leave now because you're coming on a little straight, kind of creepy." So she leaves and goes with Scott to go on a date.
I'm sorry.
What?
You got angsty Wolverine. That's what he does in this.
Yeah, that's quite literally exactly what happens. Yes.
Oh my God, he's so.
So then, afterwards...
Fucking hell, dude.
Afterwards, and by the way...
A picture... Okay, I haven't seen this cartoon since I was a kid. When I see Wolverine now, when I'm seeing him in the comic books, what I've seen him do in the movies...
He's hardcore badass.
We got angsty Wolverine.
Yeah. Dude, we're about to get really weird with Wolverine because obviously he can't even do a kick. He's hurting so bad, okay? Correct. I want you to think about that. He can't do a kick.
No, it hurts him.
Okay. Now, tonight, they go out on their date.
Right.
Now, I'm going to go through the story, and when you guys find parts in your notes, that's when we're going to talk about stuff.
Okay.
Now, as they go on their date, this little kid, lizard man, steals some food.
Yeah, he levitates with his magic.
And people lose their shit.
Yep.
Yeah, and instantly there's a mob of like 80 fucking people. I was like, they were walking down the street. There was nobody there. There's like a food cart. Like, this must be like the Hardee's in Bartonville, where we used to go in and just hang out because there's nothing to do in that town.
All of a sudden, every food entrepreneur in the area hears that food has been taken, and they ransack the shit out of this area to kill this little kid.
Yeah.
Give food back, you little bastard!
Fuck your... Starve!
They chase him right down into the sewers where we're introduced to the Morlocks. At the same time, Jean and Scott are like, we need to go do something about that.
They will kill this kid.
Scott, it is also important to mention, he's a little withdrawn. He's very occupied elsewhere, not even really going on a date with Jean, which is criminal, by the way.
Yeah.
So, it is.
It is.
So then...
Well, when she's not in battle outfit. If she's in battle outfit, feel free to pass.
And even then, I would tell you it's criminal to not be with Jean when you're with Jean, because with her, you are with her more so than you've ever been with anybody ever.
Yeah.
Because she is literally entwined with you. Like, you can't imagine the level you would bond with somebody like that as opposed to somebody else. She can literally live your life with you, down to your very thought core.
Yep.
If you guys work with each other, you work with each other on a magnificent level.
Until she's in her battle uniform. And then she's like, you want to go on a date?
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know you are, but that outfit does not do her any justice. Anything else is fine.
But the outfit has nothing to do with her.
Right.
I get it. The outfit is a terrible design, and we've already done that. But realistically... One of the things I'm doing with this show is I'm working on a chance to actually discuss what's happening in X-Men, and what's happening here is that if you're on a date with Jean and you're somehow not actually with Jean, that's also taking her out of the moment, and not in a normal way where your girlfriend's like, "Are you even fucking here?" No, whatever he's thinking about, the thousands of shit that's running through his head, infects her life as well, literally. Because every little thing that you could complain about and think about and drift off to while you're with her, she's stuck now with you drifting off. Yep. And if you can't focus, neither can she.
Okay.
Because if you really think about it, it's just like the psychic rapport. You are connected.
Right, right.
So if you can't be with her, she can't be with you.
Yep.
He was thinking. I can't remember quite what was on his mind. He said something about the team. He was worried about the team or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what, you got to give Cyclops some credit, man. He cares about this team. Wants his team to do well.
He does.
It's fucking hardcore team.
They go down to fight the Morlocks because the Morlocks are basically going to kill this mob of people.
Right. What's up with Sludgy Guy?
There's a sludgy man whose power is to make
sludge.
Yep.
I would hate
There's like a circus strongman giant kind of dude.
Yeah, he's like a super strength is what I'm going to assume.
There's some dude with an eye patch who can shoot Brompy lasers out the eye patch.
When I seen that, I was like...
That almost felt like technology to me. It didn't feel like...
When he fired it, I was like, do not make Scott do it.
Yeah.
He will make you look stupid.
Which, holy shit, he did do.
Speaking of Scott looking stupid, the fucking strongman goes to fucking do something I can't remember, and all of a sudden, I don't think so, bub. Did you pick up the wrong script?
You notice that? He did say bub.
And he's like, wait a minute. That's not my line.
Yeah, but they didn't change it.
He shot that motherfucker across the room, and then during the commotion, 2 people fall onto the train tracks, and even though Jean has literally already knocked down like 4 people...
She is able to pick them up over the train.
And slams them into the roof, which is a little bit better than being slammed into a fucking subway train.
Well, it's a good thing that they finally let her do... Because, man... so many times that they've used her in different things, I've seen her where she'll use her powers like, bzoo, and then she's like, oh man, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I pushed a guy. And I'm like, no. Hell no.
You become the Phoenix later on?
She knocks over like 4 guys, saves those people, and then big strong man, doesn't he like throw her?
Something like that, yeah.
Because they both get defeated.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Technically speaking, they kick the shit out of everybody, and then Granny comes up and...
2 people...
I feel sleepy.
2 people beat them... 2 X-Men were able to knock down the entire fucking Morlock group. And then, creepy grandma is creepy. And she comes out talking about, you feel so sleepy. You need to sleep. And then creepy, weird grandma makes people go to sleep, and then they're captured.
Yep.
Right.
We now go back to the underground where they live.
Technically speaking, now we have
Oh.
Stalker Wolverine.
Okay.
Who's,
Angsty Wolverine!
He's in costume.
Yeah.
That Wolverine got dressed up in his tiger stripe
Battle gear
to lay on the bed and cut Scott with his claw. While also in the same scene, there's 2 weird things taking place here. One, Wolverine is full costume, laying in bed, cutting Scott's picture up.
Is he in his own room?
Yes.
Okay, what would have made that creepier if he was in Jean's room?
Yes, if he was in Jean or Scott's,
it is another creepy thing too, because why does he have a picture of Jean and Scott together?
Maybe he just took it out of their room.
I mean, it's weird that he has that.
He does have a picture of Jean and Scott, and he's
like cutting Scott out of it.
Well, first he's like rubbing on the photo on Jean's side, like, she gonna be mine. And then all of a sudden he looks over at Scott and he pops the claw and he's like, fuck you, I'm done with you, fuck you. Meanwhile, in the meantime, fucking Rogue and Gambit in fucking swimsuits are like...
In swimsuits?
I wonder where Jean and Scott are. And fucking Gambit goes, man, fuck them. What do I care where the lovebirds are going? We're going swimming.
Yeah.
And they just walk down like they're heading to the swimming pool.
They're on their way to hit the pool.
Right.
And it is kind of a weird scene because, like, Rogue is wearing basically just this one-piece swimsuit.
Which, don't touch her?
And, well, see, that's just it. Gambit is wearing his shorts. That's it. Everything else is completely exposed.
You want to call those shorts?
And he's got his hand on her back.
Yep.
I need to see that scene.
He's directing her down the hall, talking.
Yep.
And he's got his hand on her back. If while they're walking, her elbow accidentally bumps his
anything
everything
near nakedness, Because he's
what
near
Gambit's
naked.
wearing?
Yeah.
You said shorts. That's kind.
Okay.
He's wearing Speedo.
Right.
It's not that bad.
He's wearing
It's
For
close
somebody-
to like it's close to like fucking
like
short
wrestling trunks.
Yeah,
See,
It's like
awful.
wrestling trunks.
it's like AJ's old trunks before he had the long pants.
Well, to be fair, with somebody like Rogue, that's awful.
Right.
Yes.
Put
He's
some
very,
clothes on.
he's very exposed, and she's a lot more exposed than normal.
And then he, like you say, hand on back. How come he's not like, who gives a fuck about the love?
Well, no, he's touching her swimsuit, but she still walks with her arms kind of swaying. So what if her elbow bumps his?
Then they're not going
Anything.
Then they're not going swimming.
Then they're not going swimming.
yeah,
Gambit's going to go take a nap.
Now, because Wolverine is very injured, he's sitting around in his battle gear waiting for a mission.
Wasn't this the? I don't mean to cut you off. But that scene. Wasn't this the cartoon? I could have sworn that Rogue could be with Gambit because her powers didn't affect Gambit.
Nope, she could still kill him too by accident. In fact, he'll kiss her while she's sleeping at one point like a freaker, and it'll almost cost him his life.
By the way,
Yep.
what causes Wolverine to cut Cyclops is picture is when he's like, I don't care. I don't know what the lovebirds are doing. He's like,
yeah, exactly. He looks over his shoulder like, fuck this motherfucker. Supposed to be me and Gene.
as a child, nothing clicked. I liked Wolverine.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, he likes
Yep.
that girl, but that girl likes that guy, and I don't like that guy.
Yep.
But now that I'm
And
old,
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, now that you're older, you realize
That
how much of a fucking
motherfucker.
creep
I told you
Wolvie
there
is.
was there was a lot that permeated this series that made certain characters famous and made certain characters hated, and it wasn't necessarily deserved.
Yeah.
if I knew then what I know now, I don't think I would have liked Wolverine. Wolverine, you're creepy. Wolverine, stop looking at Scott and Jean's picture. Stop cutting Scott.
And he's rubbing on it and shit.
Yeah.
It's really weird. That's a weird scene, man.
Which is
First
probably
off,
the
why?
reason why it became a meme.
Why are you in battle gear?
Because he's waiting for a mission because he's injured. He can't kick, Shane.
Listen to what you just said. Repeat that in your head, what you just said.
Oh,
None of
Shane,
it
I
makes
know.
no
I know
sense.
what I be saying.
Oh my god! But no, go ahead and continue off of Creeper.
So,
Logan.
okay, now going off of Creeper Logan, we go back to the sewers, I believe.
Yes, we go back to the sewers and Scott's lying in a bed, to which that's literally my next note as he kind of grumbly wakes up and, who dropped the house on me?
Right.
Not a house. Who dropped the house on me?
Specifically a specific house that he knows of.
Yeah.
It's that red one over there, the one with the red shutters and the
Well, somehow weird
what?
lizardy man can stop his powers.
No,
Somehow.
nope.
Yeah, somehow.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because where are my glasses? I need my
Right,
glasses.
I saw that, and
Oh.
I looked around, and the only person that was near him was that lizard-looking kid who
Yeah.
could pick stuff up. So he has some kind of telepathic powers.
Telekinetic. Would have to be telekinetic.
But telekinetic doesn't mean I can shut your powers off, can I?
Maybe he's holding the beams back by focusing telekinetic barriers around the eyes.
But then when the big man comes
Right,
and grabs
right.
him, he's not near him.
Exactly.
So he should have been like, once he left the room, Cyclops should have been like, what's going on?
Don't worry. That's actually my next note. Because the strong man picks him up, still chained to the bed.
And then leaves, and there's
Next
no chain.
scene, there's no chains and no bed.
Yes.
What happened?
That's also one of the kid's powers. Lizard Man can unchain and dematerialize beds. Explained.
This kid needs to be an X-Men.
He can cause permanent power paralysis, and he can dematerialize chains on beds, including beds. And he can also steal food.
Sign this kid up.
He's too ugly. He has to live as a Morlock.
Yeah.
He'll say it himself later on.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
But
But
you could now live above
Xavier-
ground in the X-Mansion. No, we're all too ugly. We can't do that.
I
You're
would've
going to be indoors anyway. What are you worried about?
Listen,
Nobody even looks in the window. We have the danger room right here up on the first fucking floor.
Exactly.
random dudes like, is that the X-Men?
Yeah.
Is their house?
It's their house.
And then Professor X turns, "You saw nothing. Get your chair away.
I saw everything."
So, okay, now here's the real kicker. This is the purpose of the episode that we're coming up on right here. He's taken to this room where he meets the leader of the Morlocks. And she tells him, "I'm going to have that booty.
I need an heir, and he's the perfect one to..."
I cannot
her power.
believe...
What is her power?
Be ugly as shit. I don't know.
Callisto? I can't fucking remember.
Because she never uses her powers.
No, she does nothing. The only thing she does is tell Scott that she's going to get that booty, and he doesn't have a choice. She's funna rape him. That was in a kid's cartoon in the 90s when you were growing up.
Creeper Logan.
Rapist lady wants an heir, and Scott has no choice. He's going to make the baby, Shane. That is why he's there specifically, because she was watching TV once, got a crush on him, and then decided she's going to have that baby. She's like a believer that actually got her hands on Justin Bieber. And she's going to have that baby, and he don't have a choice.
Everything about what you just said angers me.
By the way, Shane.
Yeah?
From what I can see, currently she has no powers, so she must have done what Jubilee did and took the fucking serum and got rid of them. But before she did that, she had superhuman senses, heightened speed, strength, agility, and reflexes, so Captain America.
I didn't see none of that,
and an
but okay.
accelerated healing factor.
Get the fuck
So
out of
shit that would not have fucking mattered in this episode anyway, until she's trying to run from Wolverine.
Okay, well, we're going to
and the fight with Storm, but that's another fucking thing.
We're going to get there because when the fight starts breaking out, I do have... Well, actually... No, because Jean has to fight people because she has to send that mental SOS out to Xavier.
So anyways, he's told, "Hey, I'm going to get the booty," and he's like, "No, not really interested. You are flat-chested and look like a dude."
She's like a pirate.
She's like, "How dare you? I'll kill your girlfriend if you don't get me that baby."
No, he's like, "Where's Jean?"
Right.
And
she tells him, "I will kill your girlfriend if you don't make my baby."
And then guess what? They lower Jean down, and Jean the entire...
She was just waiting. She was like, "Are we kidding with this?"
Guys, you literally chained me and blindfolded. Do you know I'm going to be the Phoenix?
So she gets on the ground, and as soon as she hits the ground, she just rips the ropes, pops the blindfold, and she's like, "Pew, pew, pew," and knocks these 3 guys down in front of her, then waves her hand across the back and knocks all those guys down.
Yep.
And the only reason they beat her
is because she contacted Professor Xavier and it was off screen.
Yep.
Professor Xavier, we need
my next note. When she's holding them back, it looks like.
The very next scene shows that strong dude is standing behind her. My guess is she did not know exactly what his power was. And when she knocked the other guys down, she was like, "Doom, doom." And he came up, and she's like, bam, she knocked him on the wall, turned around and waved her hand and knocked all the other guys down. He must have hit the wall, got right back up, and hit her in the back of the head.
Well, because when she called Xavier, he's like, Jean. And then, next thing you know, I watched her fucking unconscious. I'm like...
That's because I'm pretty sure what happened is she gets hit while she's contacting.
Little green kid. It's not 100% confirmed, but it seems like he can, stop your powers. This bitch is kind of throwing us around.
Seems like she does the same thing he does. Telekinetic force.
Well,
she's also psychic.
Okay, her psychic powers are probably much stronger than his. That's probably why he didn't go.
If he has psychic powers at all.
Yeah.
Stop your powers because you're kind of kicking our ass.
Seems like he has telekinetic powers and the ability to make beds and chains dissolve and go away.
And
he also has another ability which we'll get to later.
Made telekinetic force fields around his eyeballs.
I'm sorry that I'm referencing the not good X-Men movie, but the third movie, there's a little boy, and if you're near him, your powers don't work.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what was happening at first.
No.
But then I thought to myself, no, because he's just a green kid.
Yeah. No, that's not him. So
Which, now that Xavier's like, by the way, they've been captured, go find them, here's the nearest location, pinpoint exact to the fucking subway station where it leads them directly to them.
Well, now,
Yes.
my next note kind of goes back to what, in the danger room, where you guys were trying to tell me that they're trying to get her over her claustrophobia.
Yes.
Because let's put somebody who's claustrophobic down in the sewer.
Well, here's another problem. She is the field commander.
Yep.
Well, Wolverine...
She did not turn down the mission.
Yeah.
No, and I get that. I like Storm. I like Storm. I think in the first few episodes she made some terrible calls. But
And not everybody's okay with it. A lot of the people, some of the people were feeling the same way as you. Rogue and Gambit kind of have this feeling like we shouldn't be down here with her.
she's
Yeah.
okay. Her power. Okay, forget that dumbass on the internet and what he posted about Storm.
Oh my God.
She's Omega level.
Yeah.
Quite
Yeah, she
literally
is.
the strongest person on this team.
At
I know-
this current moment.
Yeah, I was
yes.
about to say at this current
Rogue,
moment, because technically
Rogue
Jean
Rogue
would
is second. No, I'm talking about in that field team that went
be.
down to
Right,
save him.
right.
I'm sorry. I like Storm. Storm, you're claustrophobic. We're going into the sewer. Tight spaces. Don't zap me. Stay here. Stay
Speaking
here.
of which, since this is a podcast, if you guys were to, I don't know, just turn this episode on in the background, you might hear some things like this. It's a little tight down here. Things can get rough. Might be a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Need a little context here. Because
Yes.
without it, Gambit is definitely
Yeah.
talking up something that was happening earlier in the pool.
Gambit has been dropping a lot of strange innuendo once they get down into the sewer.
Yeah.
Almost every other thing he said can be turned into a strange sexual statement. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, Mon ami, let me explain Gambit's character.
Probably because he... Listen, I imagine he's pent up because he just went swimming with Rogue,
And he can't do
and
nothing.
he literally
Yeah,
can
he-
do nothing.
Yeah, the only way he's going to be able to do anything is in a full rubber suit. That's about it.
Look what he's wearing. What the fuck is that? That might be a rubber suit for all I know.
Well, one of the things about Rogue...
It's not a full rubber suit, though.
Rogue
No,
is
his
actually...
fingers-
Rogue
Yeah.
is really interesting. Rogue is her own dilemma.
Yeah.
She is her own built-in curse. Rogue could have any man she wants, and not just on the physical level. If you're looking at the physical level, yes, she could have any man she wants.
Yeah.
But even on other levels, she's very sweet. She's smart. She's enjoyable. She's fun. She's got that southern accent. She's got a real cool personality. She cares a lot for her friends.
Yep.
Like almost every single thing about her is perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally, she is designed to be one of the most desirable people you could ever meet.
And you can't.
But you
Not
can't
just
do
you.
shit.
It's not about you. That's where a lot of
Yeah.
people misunderstand. They look at it and they say, "Oh man, I would love to." Like Scott in the in an earlier episode, he was like, "Man, I would risk it. I would touch the shit out of her." But here's the thing: it's not necessarily that you wouldn't have a chance. Her curse is that she could have anyone she wants, but she can't have anybody.
Yep.
Right.
Ever.
Which is why, when you look at comic books, TV show, and movie, they reference different people. Like Bobby, I can handle it. I can handle it. And at first, when they first kissed in the movie, it looked, oh look, Bobby, you can be with Bobby. No, you fucked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm not joking. I swear to God, I don't know what happened. I could have sworn that Gambit was immune to it. That's why
No.
they're always together.
No.
Nope.
No, they're always together because Gambit is a giant flirt.
Quick question.
And with her being quite literally the perfect woman.
It wouldn't happen because he's into Kitty.
I can't remember exactly which person it is, but I think Bobby is immune to Rogue's power, but there's a stipulation behind it. I think Rogue's power cannot affect Bobby while he's in his ice form.
Yeah.
Which means that they still couldn't have a relationship because,
That's cold.
yeah.
That goes the same thing with Colossus then, wouldn't it?
No.
If
If
you
she
think-
touches Colossus, she becomes metal.
Yep.
She's done it before. Colossus is not immune.
Yeah.
Is it because is that steel on Colossus, is that more organic?
Yes.
And ice is just, that's not where it's just
I
ice.
don't know.
Yeah, the ice, basically, if memory serves, it's like he pulls all of the moisture in the air, so like, today it's rainy as fuck. Well, he could pull all that fucking moisture to his body and freeze it.
Freeze it. Okay.
So because there's always moisture in the air, that's basically what helps causes his ice power.
Rogue,
So
later on,
she's
his powers will get even more broken, though. And it's not the same thing because he can literally lose arms and grow them back, and he can melt and travel through water at nearly the speed of light.
Because in the comics, in Gold, Gambit's all up in that Rogue, but he can't be with Rogue.
Yeah. He can't.
They dated.
In Astonishing, you could see that he's pining for it, and he's even given the opportunity, and then he falls into the opportunity and it fucks him.
Yeah.
It sucks for Rogue. I mean, I feel for her. I know she's a fictional character, but you've got to feel for somebody who is that nice.
But it's a lot of characters. That's what's interesting. X-Men is weird because what they do is they show you things like, well, these guys have super fucking tremendous powers. But there are downsides to a lot of these powers. Like Beast is incredibly athletic. He's fast. He's super intelligent. He heals. He's pretty much immune to all forms of disease. He can climb on the walls, jump, dive, roll, anything.
My favorite.
But he can't exist in normal society because he's big ape man.
Because he's blue furry guy. Which, once again, remember that whole body shaming thing?
How could he have a normal relationship would almost be impossible for him because there's another effect here. Humans are built now. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Sexuality is a very strange thing, and we don't necessarily understand it all the time, even when it's ourselves. There are people that are turned on by balloons. That's a legitimate fetish where they fuck balloons, and humans, like another person, doesn't do anything for them. They want to blow up balloons, and not even sex dolls. I'm talking about balloons.
Yeah, it's kind of like the woman who married the Eiffel Tower.
That's a legitimate, strange thing in sexuality. It's another reason they say we don't pick our sexual preferences. There's just something strangely wired into us that tells us this is attractive and this is not, and this is something you want. And this is something
kind of
you don't.
like there are some guys who are into cars, not because like they're gearheads, but because they're into cars.
There's a term for it.
It's mechasexuality.
Yes.
Well, then that means that Rachel's relationship can't last because she's into Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is a blue demon-looking guy.
But Rachel's a different situation. Also, Rachel Summers, and we're getting way off topic here, she's psychic. And just like I said, if you're with Jean, you're with her on a level that you cannot possibly understand.
Yep.
You are with her in ways that go way beyond the physical limit.
You both know about each other to a point where it's like you were made for each other.
Especially if she lets you in the same way that she can be with you. When she meets you, she picks up on things that you don't even realize you're sending out. No. You're constantly screaming subconscious thoughts all the time, and she has them 24 hours a day.
That makes a lot of sense why she figured out Iceman was gay.
Yeah, because he didn't even realize he was putting it out.
Yeah.
But she heard it. And it goes, and I posted on Keeping Up with the X-Men, there's this image that I love that tells you a lot about Jean and the way she would have grown up and why I think she's such a sweet and powerful character. It amazes me that Jean Grey has maintained a positive view of humanity when the first time she meets somebody, she's privy to the information that you put out.
Is it the Spider-Man one?
Yes. The exact second that you meet her, if she's this little, nice, framed redhead with a rockin' body and she walks up and you're 15 years old, Shane, what's the first thing you do?
Check her out.
Guess what? She saw that through your eyes and even picked up on whatever you said to yourself. And she didn't even do it on purpose.
Yeah.
When you walked up, you said, fuck. And even if your eyes changed her portions a little bit and said, fuck, she's got rockin' titties and everything. Because she's wearing like her bra or whatever, and it picks them up a bit and this and that, proportions and this. And if something flashes in your mind immediately that you picture her naked or that you change her dimensions a little bit or you see her ass and you try to, and your eyes, you don't even mean to do it, but because it's right there, that booty's right there. And I'm not trying to be lewd, guys, but this is a legitimate thing. all of a sudden you see her, and if your eyes framed somewhere, she saw that through your eyes and was in your head, and you didn't even have to. She didn't even have to do that. You were screaming it out loud. It's not a thought that you were hiding.
Yeah.
You gave that to her.
Yeah, because quite literally, the picture. It's like what is it? The one page of the book.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm explaining for the people who might not have.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite literally. It's like one page of the book where she walks up and she goes, "Hi. You know, it's really, really refreshing." And Spider-Man goes, "What?" And she goes, "You're the first dude who hasn't thought of me naked upon meeting me." And then all of a sudden it cuts, and she was like, "Are you done yet?" And he was like, Yeah, sorry." And it's like, well, what do you expect? As soon as you say it, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Because he was just talking to her, and she was pleasantly surprised. But that's that part of humanity that I love about her, that she pointed it out. She was like, "You are really different." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "It's just refreshing. It's different. You are the first guy in 6 months that I've talked to that hasn't immediately pictured me naked." And then you see the next panel, and her eyes kind of change, and she looks at him, and he's looking at her, and you can't see his face, but you can tell he's like, shit.
Because then it goes to the next panel, and she literally
says,
like cocks her head and gives him that really.
Well, she says, "Until now."
Yeah.
And then the panels keep going, and she's like, "Are you done?" And he's like smacking his head and like rubbing the back of his hair and like rubbing his eyes, and he's like, "Hold on, wait, sorry, hold up, sorry, well, what?" And he can't get rid of it, because she gave it to him by accident, and she's not mad, she's a little annoyed, but she's like, "Fuck," because now she kind of did that to herself.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not even like she looked in the mirror and saw herself naked. She sees the perverse thought patterns of a 15-year-old boy that would love to see the nakedness.
Yeah.
That's what, and the little boy is picturing it on a very different level than like a grown-ass man adult that's just like, you might see a girl and say, "She is really fucking pretty." And you can literally walk away after that. You don't have to picture her naked or like be a perv about it. You can literally say, "Rogue is very attractive," and move on.
Yep.
Yes.
You don't always have to think about her rack. That's not, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's something, but a 15-year-old boy,
That's all they think about.
so she's privy to that information and lost in it every single second of the day. And it amazes me that she turned into the person she did, because that would break a person.
I get you. I understand.
And so that's the reason when Rachel is interested in Nightcrawler, it's not necessarily on that physical level. She can sense in him what he feels for her, because she sensed it. She became attracted to him. She'd never had a real interest in him until the Sentinel attack.
Yep, because that's when she saw it.
She felt his power. She felt his passion for her, and it kind of bled into her soul, and now she shares that passion.
Which is it's neat and annoying at the same time.
Yes.
Yep.
Because also the first time you're ever irritated with her, that's going to come back, and it's going to permeate her soul, and she's going to be irritated with you for being irritated with you.
She'll be like, "Can you take out the trash, bitch?" And she'll be like, "What'd you call me?" "Nothing. I didn't say a word." "No, what'd you say?"
Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Yeah,
the very
she
thought
knows.
and idea
as soon
and
as it pops
irritation
in your head.
would then permeate her person,
Can
and
Xavier-
she would be annoyed because you're annoyed.
Can Xavier do that since he's a telepath?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a telepath thing. Got it.
Yes, and they don't even have to be reading your mind. Some thoughts you literally scream in their direction.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, well, so where are we at?
In fact, if you want to see it, it's not done great, but X2, when you're watching that movie at the start when Jean's in the museum and she picks up on every single thought around her because she loses control for just a second. For 1 second, her blockers are not in place, where she usually drowns out the world and forms a kind of comatose, I'm right here in my own space. But she lost it for 1 second and picked up on what every single person was doing and what every single person was thinking all at once. And it was a rushing nightmare of negativity.
That's gotta be that's a living hell for a telepath.
Right.
Yep. But anyway, where we had left off is everybody's walking through the sewers. They finally come up. Fucking, what is it? I want to say first they come across Scott, maybe?
No.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. No, they do. They come across Granny, who Jean is hanging on
it's
to.
Jean. Okay.
Mommy, who are these bad people?
Yes, so Wolverine detects, he smells that that's where Jean is, so he tears the door off, and creepy grandma is creepy, and she's in that room, and Jean thinks that she's an 8-year-old girl with her mother.
Now keep her away from Adam.
And
He's
she's
into
all
that kind of
scared, and she's like, oh my god, fucking don't let him near me. And Wolverine walks in like, what the hell are you doing in here, creepy grandma? And she's like,
you just leave me and my daughter alone. Look, lady, you picked the wrong woman to adopt.
yeah.
But now
so,
you've got scorpions all over you.
yeah,
He's like,
covered in scorpions.
The scorpions!
I like how for a second, but he's not afraid. That's also another interesting part.
Yeah.
It's interesting how Wolverine, like I said, he's trained in a way that the other X-Men are not.
Yeah.
Because it takes him a second to realize that she's giving him fear. He's not afraid of scorpions.
Yeah, which that's actually, that was my next note, because it's like, look, Wolverine is afraid of scorpions for like 2 seconds. Wait a minute, these aren't real scorpions. I'm gonna get you, bitch. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Jean is a fucking telepath. She can get in the bitch's mind. Hey, I'm gonna control this girl. Fuck her, she's gonna be my fucking slave.
Yeah, somehow Jean was
somehow-
completely taken, which is a weird thing. But it's not 100% weird because later on, there will be a man called Mastermind who will really fuck up Jean's head majorly.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about him.
It could be something of her trusting nature and the way that she has held on to that positivity, that she lets people in that she maybe shouldn't. And
Yeah.
this woman really threw her for a loop. But when she does it to Wolverine, Wolverine gets scorpions on him, and he's like, oh my god, covered in scorpions! And then he
Somebody
stops.
help me get him off, goddamn! Wait a
And
minute.
I like for a second he realizes wait, first off, I'm not even scared of scorpions. Second off, they couldn't hurt me even if I was scared of them. And then he looks at this old grandma and says, you're in my fucking head. Like, he knew instantly.
Yeah.
He was like, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Because he tried to kill grandma.
Popped the claws and she ran.
Yeah. He was like, oh, you're in here. Nobody goes in here. You're a dead old lady now. And he
Yeah.
pops those claws.
Listen, you don't want to go in this mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, because I'm not afraid of scorpions. There's only one explanation for what is happening right now.
And
You're
to
going to
be-
die.
Listen, you don't need to know about my angsty ways.
Yes, because
okay?
you don't want to get up in here and know about my Gene fantasies. So he stabs the wall, and then he can't get his claws back out because he wiggles around for a moment. It's kind of a funny looking scene.
Yeah.
He's
Did
like,
he just retract them?
If you watch this scene, it's funny. He plugs into the wall like, ka-ching, and then he's like, and then takes his hand.
Yeah.
It's really
I
goofy
seen
looking.
it, and I was thinking, just retract them.
Just retract him. What the fuck are you
Retract
doing?
them.
Meanwhile, he picks up Jean. Jean, are you okay?
Oh my god, and he
You
gets
okay?
really creepy again. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm here for you. Don't worry. I've got you. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
This needs
I'm
to
getting
stop.
kind of scared
No.
of Wolverine.
Like, you are creepy as shit. And I have a theory as to what's happening, and I think he realizes it too. One of the things that Wolverine is, in terms of mutant, is he's also very animalistic.
Yep.
And I think that part of that animal is taking over, and he's losing that human side of
Yep.
himself because
He does that when he's enraged. He
Yep.
loses that human part,
But
and he
I-
becomes the Wolverine.
I think it's happening
Yep.
in different ways.
It has to do with pheromones too.
Yes,
he has
his-
heightened
Yeah.
senses.
His drive for Jean is affecting his psyche, and I think
Yep.
he can see that.
It makes-
Especially as this episode goes on, he really starts to figure out that he's not right.
Yep.
He can feel it himself. Something is weird.
Yeah. Well, I know that eventually they like, we gotta help Scott. So they go to find Scott, and Scott's laying there and
Dead.
dead. And Jean's like, "Oh no, Scott!" And
Did you see how fucking mad Wolverine got when and it wasn't because she was being tricked. He thought for a second that Scott was dead and that they just fucked Jean's life up.
Yep.
And even if he can't have Jean,
He doesn't want. I think he even
Yep.
said, "You made Jean cry."
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
what he
does.
was pissed about.
Yeah. He's like, you made Jean cry, and pops the claws.
I like
and he's
how he
like,
goes up
I'm
there.
going to take care of this.
I
She's
love-
like, what the fuck?
I like
And
Well,
goes to-
he says, because for a second there, he's letting her mourn, and he's very pissed, and he's standing over in the corner, because we have a slight time skip that happens
Yeah.
here. And he's standing over in the corner, kind of staring at the situation, and then he's like, you know what? He's like, I don't want to carry all of them. Let's take them back in itty-bitty chunks. And he fucking pops his claws out. Yeah. And that dude gets up like, fuck that!
Like, fuck this! And starts running. Gene's like, oh my god,
how did you know, Wolverine?
And by the way, Dead Scott was creepy. Grandpa is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you something right now. The thing about it is that they didn't realize that Wolverine already knew. The second they seen him, Wolverine knew.
No, it took him a second.
It took him a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Wolverine is not himself. I think the animal part. The animal part is taking over because he wants Gene so bad. It's affecting his psyche.
If he wasn't clouded by the
he would have caught it quick.
He would have caught it quick. And they ask him, "Oh, how'd you know?" I mean, you guys, once again, this team.
They don't know shit about nobody.
Yeah, apparently they don't know shit about him.
See this right here? You see this? I smell everything.
Yeah.
Quite literally, the quote is, "Yeah, I'm not a fan of Scott, but I know he doesn't smell like the sewers."
Yeah, he says Scott has his problems, but he don't smell like a Morlock.
And to be fair, if Scott was truly dead, I can smell a corpse.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, now let's skip into the next note because fucking Calypso starts in on her bullshit again. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, we get a pan shot of the entire group. What's Jean wearing?
Yeah, she's all of a sudden in her 90s costume for like one fucking animation
For
thing.
one frame, she's in her battle gear. She's wearing her dress. Then we go to a far shot where she's in the fucking battle gear. Now she's in the dress again.
That's that animation shit.
It's like, fucking
for fuck's sake.
shipping shit out to alternate studios.
I'm telling you, we're going to do the next
Believe
episode.
it or not, I see it in Dragon... it's funny, but the spot I've seen it in the most... animation flaws. I've seen more animation flaws in Dragon Ball Z than any other show I've ever watched. Ever.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Vegeta's armor will change from shot to shot and shit like that. It's irritating as shit.
Animation aside, we all know that that's the animation part.
Yes.
Just like Scott's sunglasses, put the red ones on.
Yes.
Those are not going to...
Yes.
Just continuously firing.
So anyways, what ends up happening is a big fucking fight throws down. And the X-Men, not necessarily outmatched, but it's a rough fight because they don't understand the terrain and they're not at their best in their game.
And one dude grabs Gambit.
Oh my god, the plague bitch touches Gambit.
And gives him, thinks that he has the plague.
No, he doesn't
I
think.
don't know her power.
She gave him the
plague.
plague. Oh. He was literally dying.
And because her name is Plague. Yeah, that's why she becomes Pestilence later on.
She gave his ass
the plague.
She blatantly gave him something that was going to kill him.
And so they're like, get Gambit back to the mansion.
And I want you to remember that all of this is because Callisto wants that bootay.
She needs
and she's gonna get it.
I need to talk about the fight scene with her and Storm.
Now,
I know we're not quite there yet.
We're getting there. Now, here's what I'm going to talk about. Plague touches Gambit.
Correct.
He got the plague. Storm says, get her off of him. Rogue flies from the sky. It's real quick, but dude, I laughed out loud. All 4 viewings of this episode, she just flies across and goes, pop! Full-on Superman diving punches this bitch.
That's not even the worst part. The fucking, the quote, strongman giant guy, come down here and fight me for real. And they kind of go off to the right. He comes running like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, as Rogue's like, yeah, how's this for a fair fight, motherfucker?
Right. Dude, they can't fight her at all. Like, when he finally does, he's like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. She pushes him. Bitch! And he's done. Pushes him against the wall. Oh shit, that hurt really, really bad.
Yeah.
He's done.
The sound effect. It was the sound effect when she hit Pestilence.
Dude,
Plague.
yes, that is why it makes me laugh. It's so muffled and sad. It's like...
The punch looks
it's like...
Yeah.
And that's all you get. It's like,
dude,
really?
Nothing.
Somebody cupped the mic? Is that
and it might be the very first punch in the series.
Yeah, because I was watching carefully with the fight scenes, like you said.
I don't think there's been a punch until Rogue flew down and said, whoosh.
Well, we're gonna get more punch. We're gonna get more punches eventually. But.
So Rogue gets the first punch in the series, and it is a phenomenally funny looking and sad sounding event.
Yeah.
Boop.
Well, as strong as she is, that's all it takes.
So then she grabs Gambit, and Gambit needs help, okay? Gambit needs
We
help.
got to get him back to the mansion. He's got the plague.
They sent Rogue, who has just proven to be the strongest asset on your team. Rogue, go home.
Yep.
Go home.
We'll handle it.
Go home. Get him out.
I got.
Now, while this is happening, dumb bitch tries to fight Wolverine with the stick. Now, she's lucky that...
No, you said it wrong. It's a stick.
Now, you're lucky that Wolverine is very injured and can't do kung fu kicks right now.
Meanwhile, she's still trying to kick his ass, and he's like,
This is
"Ooh."
still the same day, the same night.
Yeah, the
that
same
he
night.
threw a sidekick and was like, "Oh shit, I can't fucking do that. Can't do."
Meanwhile,
fighting."
he's running after. I like it when they play hard to get.
Yeah, Wolverine gets creepy again because now he's gonna chase the lady that wants the bootay.
She don't want nothing to do with Wolverine.
But she don't want Wolverine. But now Wolverine goes chasing her down.
It's that animalistic instinct. Now he's on a hunt.
Right.
Yep.
Now I'm enjoying myself.
Now he's able to put himself away from Jean, and I really do think this is something that's going on. And they did it wrong. They approached it wrong. They made Wolverine creepy, but I think he's falling into the animal instincts, and there's proof of it when this episode ends.
Mm-hmm.
He goes and he chases her down, and he loses her because that dumb bitch circled right back to the X-Men to go fight Storm.
Yeah.
Now,
you.
well, if it's true and her powers are that she's super fast too, when she crosses that corner and goes and he gets there, he stops tracking her because he finds Cyclops.
Yep.
Now there is a moment when he smells Cyclops and he's like, wait, that's why we're here. Cuts that door in and he sees that Cyclops is asleep and defenseless and he thinks to himself, this is a legitimate part in the show.
Yeah.
He says, I could kill this guy right now. I could kill him right now.
And I can have Jean.
And then I could have Jean.
Because he'll think to himself, and during her mourning, she'll come to me.
And, well, I think it's part of that animalistic, weird nature of his. He says, well, if the alpha dog is gone, I become the alpha dog. And then he kind of thought about it, and he's like, but then... He's like,
Jean
that
would be sad.
That would hurt Jean. And for as strange as this relationship is, he doesn't want to hurt Jean.
He does not like Cyclops. But because Jean does, you live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he decides to take Cyclops back, and he takes her over to Jean. And this is when we get to the Callisto Storm fight.
Okay, first off.
Because right now Wolverine's on his way back.
Lightsaber fight?
Why are they fighting with lightsabers? And I'm going to tell you something. I seen Callisto hit Storm. That doesn't even look like it hurts. This is an inconvenience.
They're just light poles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not lightsabers. They're light poles with lightsaber sounds.
No. They're lightsabers, but they're like the lightsabers that we would go up and
I was going to say, are
do
they
our
actually...
RP
What if
with.
they're actually toy lightsabers that kids are done playing with that they kind of threw into the sewers?
Yeah.
Could be. I'm going to tell you something. The only reason, and she's like, Storm.
And she's like, these are fun. She's like, these are cool.
If I even feel a slight breeze.
Cyclops is dead.
Yeah.
And she's like, fine, I'll honor your wishes. Let's fight with sticks.
Light sticks.
Sticks. And this fight goes on, and I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck? This is, you're an Omega level mutant.
Meanwhile, they needed to be playing the fucking the battle Star Trek theme.
But Storm also comes from a different place.
She does.
Yeah.
She's honorable.
Well, no, she comes from a different place. Literally. She understood after watching everything that was going down. She was studying the way that these people's culture worked, and it hit her. This is not... These people, they're a tribe.
Yep. Take down the leader.
And she understands tribes, because where she comes from, that's a thing.
Yep. and take down the tribe leader. The tribe submits.
Yes.
So she beats Callisto, and she's like, and they're like, well, now you're the new leader. of the Morlocks.
And she's like, I don't want that shit.
She's like, why don't you come to the...
We're leaving. You can come with us and live at the X Mansion. We're too ugly. We can't go up there.
Good.
Fine, stay
Again,
here.
you're going to be in the fucking mansion, but what the fuck ever. Sure, stay here.
And she can roll my place.
Well, I mean, maybe once people accept mutants. Okay, fair enough. Once people accept mutants, we'll come back. In the meantime, Callisto, you're in charge.
So Storm kind of runs
Okay,
Now,
the
fair
Morlocks.
what if immediately Callisto would have been like, okay, kill Cyclops.
Yeah,
I'm in
exactly.
charge.
Yeah, she said, I'm in charge again. Of course, technically speaking, Storm did actually say, in my absence.
Yep.
And technically,
Yes.
Storm is still there. So
And they
until
won't. They will not
leave-
follow her.
Now, to my
Yeah.
knowledge, this lady will not come looking for the bootay again.
To my knowledge, Storm doesn't come back.
And she doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think so, yeah.
Dude.
The Morlocks will appear again, but I
Right.
can't remember if Callisto's a part of it.
Well, so then at the end of this episode,
We
Cyclops...
we have more sad Wolverine memes. Everybody's favorite of
Yep.
this is a perfect picture of me and my relationship. That's me in the front, and it's sad Wolverine being sad while fucking Cyclops and fucking Jean Grey are sitting in the background while Jean's like, "I never knew your eyes looked so beautiful."
By the way,
Wolverine's
yeah.
just, God damn
Did this
it.
kid have a hold on Cyclops the entire time?
You notice that too? Because his
powers-
eyes, yeah.
Until they leave the sewer, he has no power.
I know.
I was so confused.
Because little kid has eye-stopping power.
I'm sorry, by this time, she should have been like, I never realized your eyes were... Oh, God!
Eye-stopping power works until you have left the domain of eye-stopping power.
Yeah,
Well-
apparently.
They get back to Jean kisses Scott, and Wolverine's like,
Yeah. So they get back to the mansion, and fucking Jean and Scott are walking around like, "Hey, we should really thank Wolverine." And they come back, and there's like a ripped up, destroyed photograph,
But they don't-
which is going to be important in a minute. Followed by, "Where's Wolverine? How could he fucking leave?" And Jean's like, "It's all my fault."
Here's the thing.
Cliffhanger.
What if just put this out here, because everybody evidently has Xavier's charge card. What if Wolverine went to get a fucking beer?
Yeah.
What if he walked down to the grocery store? Fucking everybody's like, "Hey, Wolverine," and they open the door and he's not there, and they're like, "Fuck him! He left! That fucking prick! Traitor!"
Now, the only thing that makes it so
And-
that way then it's obvious that he left is all that's left in his dresser is fucking coat hangers.
yeah.
Like, in
yes,
the bureau,
yes.
there's nothing but coat
They
hangers.
did show
the
that.
weights are still there, but the clothes are gone.
But let us also talk about the start of the next episode when we see that if he did take all of his stuff with him, the only thing he owns is the X-Men costume
A skiing
and
outfit.
a skiing outfit.
Yep.
I would love of that to happen. And that when they're like, "Fuck Wolverine, he left us," and he comes walking in. What?
Yeah, and he comes in like, "I went to get some cigars and some beer because y'all kissing is fucking me up.
And even though this doesn't affect me, I need it.
So I'm going to drink the hardest shit I can for as long as I can to maintain the slightest buzz I can for as shortly as I can.
Yeah.
Because it's only going to last like a second.
But for that 1 second, I'm not going to think about this.
And-
So could you
and-
just leave?
And they're like, "Oh, we apologize. We thought you left." No, I'm an X-Men.
Which, technically speaking, again, then we get into the start of the next episode, and it's a completely different photograph that's been destroyed, which I'll give it to him. First of all, animation, didn't
Yeah.
know about syndication, that
They
type of shit.
fixed the glasses. That's all.
Yeah, they
that's all
fixed
I
the
care
glasses.
about.
Yeah, the glasses went back to ruby quartz finally.
I'm sorry. That's what I care about. I don't
Yes.
know why. I need that to be.
I kind of I noticed the photograph, but I kind of left it go too because I was like,
Yeah.
well, they fixed one thing and fucked another. I guess I'm fine with it.
Par for the course.
Whatever.
I mean, whatever.
Whatever.
I'm sorry. He needs to have red glasses.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Followed by Wolverine left. I wonder where he went. Wolverine just James Bond skiing in the middle of the fucking Arctic.
He went literally. He went
Yeah.
back to Canada in the most frozen waste of Canada he could go to.
It would be the northern part. Like
To
he's
be
getting close
alone.
to the Arctic.
Yeah, he's getting real close to actually Alaska type of
He
territory.
purposely tried to disappear
Yeah.
because I'm positive that animal side of him is taking over. He's losing his humanity. He's always around Jean. He wants her so bad. part of his power, I think, actually does make him animalistic. Because part of what Jean is attracted to with Wolverine when you get into the books is she likes his animal drive. When Wolverine thinks about her, she kind of likes that. Because he thinks about her in a different way than other people. Like, he wants to claim her. He wants to bond with her. He wants to... Well, no.
He lays in bed dressed up in his battle
ridiculous.
gear.
Yes,
Her
they handled it wrong. But realistically, what's going on with those scenes, like when Wolverine thinks about her, he thinks about her in a way that is different. Like Cyclops is like,
okay.
I love this woman.
We have to go back to the fact that
Wolverine is like a wolf.
Yeah.
He's like bonded to her.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
if we put it like this, fucking Scott is basically like the I love you, I want to marry you. Wolverine is like the bust out the whips and chains. We're gonna be here fucking for like the next 3 days.
It's very Wolverine is like a wolf.
Yeah.
He is kind of imprinted on her. Because even now in the books, with all the relationships and everything that he's done and as far as he's gone, and even old man Logan, who was even married, still loves Jean. Now, he doesn't like the young Jean. That's Jeannie. That's just a girl. And he's kind of pulled himself away from that idea. But in the back of his mind, that is never gone. Never. He is basically imprinted.
You know,
he loves her in an animalistic way.
Before we continue with the 6th episode, I have to ask something. Xavier was in that episode. I know he wasn't in it very long, but he was in it.
Yes.
He was in there for like 2 scenes.
Leader of the X-Men.
Yeah.
All powerful. I sense that Wolverine's being creepy. I should go talk to him. Nope. Wolverine, stop laying down and rubbing that picture.
I sense Wolverine is packing his shit and GTFOing.
Yeah, there you go.
I should probably stop him.
Nope. Impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
The TV is on.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody turn
That's actually kind of true, because when Gene was in the middle of talking to him, he was in the study.
Yeah.
Somebody could have flipped on the TV and
the 19 fucking TVs came on, and he was like, shit, man, this is ultimate viewing.
Gene,
I'll get to that
Gene
in
and
an
Scott
hour.
come back like, Professor, Wolverine's gone. Turn the TVs off.
Boo, Canada.
Turn
my TVs back on.
I'm watching The Real Housewives.
No, technically it would have been
And The Walking Dead.
Canada. Oh, and I think Sabretooth is
and by the
there.
way,
and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Isn't that about...
And The Hunger Games.
And for some reason, I am watching the live-action version of Us. And I look good.
And I look good.
He doesn't have a futuristic chair.
Yeah, I'm not digging the whole wheels thing.
What's up with that? They make chairs with wheels?
Yeah, no shit.
That would suck.
But yes.
The 6th episode starts off with Wolverine in Canada skiing. And he comes across a very tiny, tiny village.
No, first he comes across Sabretooth.
He comes across naked Sabretooth.
I do not like this design.
He's naked.
Okay, and
we determined it. We took a vote. He's naked. Remember?
And my first note.
Although, like I said, I think in one of the quote Weapon X comics where it actually is just Creed running around. Technically, that is a fursuit, but
it's some fucked up fur bodysuit. But no, in animation, he looks awful naked. Well, he looks like that's him.
My first note,
especially since the other characters we get to see in other outfits, Wolverine will take that thing off.
Yeah.
Cyclops will switch to certain clothes. Gambit, for the most part, always wears that goofy fucking thing. But sometimes he wears
it when he's got to go down to the pool.
Sometimes he has to go to the pool, and he doesn't like to wear his trench coat to the pool because...
Well, he doesn't want to wear his trench coat and his metal boots.
Soggy cards don't explode well.
Is that been confirmed that he can't Connecticut and throw it?
I have to come up with some reason.
I get you. But now let's talk about the fact that
because
Xavier's gonna hop in his chair and fly away.
In the next episode, he will go on vacation. Everybody will change their clothes except for him.
We'll get to. Well, we're in that episode. We'll get there.
No, we're not there.
It's in the 6th episode.
Yeah, we're at the start of the 6th.
Yes,
they do. There's 2 storylines going on in one episode.
Yes, that's true because they go to Genosha.
Now, we'll get there in a second, but I do want to talk because my first note is about the Sabretooth and Wolverine fight. Once again, another sad fight, but you know what? I'm now realizing that all these fights are going to be a little sad. because they can't hurt
This
him.
one didn't bother me.
Yeah, this one didn't feel as
I thought
bad.
this one was a little more high octane. I liked that they played with the camera angles to give us a sense, like there's that part where he jumps at him and he actually misses and he elbows him in the face, and then it goes to a wide shot where it's panning across, and they got that ice mound in the way where Sabretooth kind of steps behind the ice mound, and you see him pop the claws, and he jumps into the ice mound,
Yep.
and then our
There is a
imagination can say, "Oh, he cut that guy."
Well, there's
Yeah.
a part where Wolverine gets thrown and he catches himself.
Yes.
And Sabretooth looks over and he fucking headbutts his ass. Now,
No, that's the second fight. Because
Is
the
it?
first fight,
Yeah.
it's
He
a lot of
falls.
rolling around on the ground.
But I thought he headbutted him and he fell because Wolverine does fall into the water.
No, basically, Wolverine,
that's
Wolverine
different.
pins him into the snow. Or no, Sabretooth pins Wolverine into the snow,
And while
the
they-
cliff gives way.
Yes,
You're right.
while they're fighting
And then
we're going to use that. While they are wrestling,
There
there
you go.
And
There
then
you go.
Wolverine falls into the icy water.
yes, because the ice gives way.
Sabretooth says to Logan, your healing factor won't keep him alive on the ice. And I said to this, bullshit.
Captain America can survive the ice. We'll dig Logan up years from now, and he'll be
Yep.
fine too.
His healing factor will keep him alive because the Hulk ripped him in two
Yep, but
and he
not-
crawled.
Doesn't matter in this
Doesn't matter
animated
in this.
I
series.
understand that.
Healing factor of convenience is convenient.
Yeah, he was unconscious. He was unconscious, but he's...
Healing factor of convenience is not only convenience. Sabretooth quite literally says, "Damn your coward's luck."
Yeah.
As he's being pulled away in a fucking boat.
Oh, anyway. And then he's like, he's like, Logan, lucky. Those random people found you.
I
Yeah.
like when he's screaming
Yeah, and, you know
and giving his villain rant, and even Wolverine is like, "Dude, I would happily die just to not hear you babble anymore."
Yeah.
He's
And he
like-
starts trying to swim away while holding on to the fucking chunk of ice.
And then those guys find him from the
Yes.
little village.
Meanwhile,
They're an
back
old,
at the B plot,
they're an old fishing village.
Back at the Xavier's mansion.
Cyclops is pissed because there's this rumor going around, and Gambit is permeating the rumor and giving it more power by spreading it around the X-Mansion that Genosha is a mutant paradise. And he's like, "No, that's a load of bullshit." And he's like, "Bullshit. Gambit knows someone that was there." Who?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, see, exactly.
Mon ami.
meanwhile, Gambit is ready to fucking throw down fists again.
Gambit
Because
is...
Gambit don't give
Can I
no
be honest
fuck.
with you? Gambit is... We consider Wolverine the black sheep of the X-Men, and he is. Gambit's also one. Gambit doesn't get along with the guys. You notice that he has a problem with Wolverine. He has a problem with Cyclops. Oh, I love the ladies.
No,
He's
no,
a bit of
no.
a player.
He is a player. I get that, but he also doesn't
Gambit
seem like he
gets
fits.
along with Wolverine, but only in certain instances.
There is, yes, but
Gambit is standoffish, and that's
Yeah.
because the environment that he grew up in was very push and shove.
he
Yep.
he grew up on the streets. I get that.
Yeah.
He's
he
a
was
thief. He's a
basically
thief.
yeah, he was in like the quote thieves guild
I get that.
down in Nolans.
And I know that, and I get that. He just seems like he doesn't quite fit the team.
In a way, in certain ways, he does not, because he's very he had to be very cutthroat. And you're going to figure something out. There's going to be an episode that digs into his background in this series where you see that he grew up in a situation where if he wasn't cutthroat, if he wasn't able,
He would have died.
yes, there's this weird witch of the swamp
Yep.
that owns his people, and they've been forced to play this thieves game for like generations, and if ever you fail it, you suffer fate worse than death.
So
Yep.
then we go to the fact that he wants to check this out. Scott's like, no. And Xavier's like, no, go ahead and check it out. If this is actually a paradise.
No,
this-
quite literally, like I said, Scott and fucking Gambit are about to
Yeah.
start throwing down, and Professor X literally rolls his ass in. What's going on here? Fucking Gambit wants to go on vacation. Oh.
Oh, that's a good idea. Everyone needs
If
to
you
take a
guys
break.
are about to fight, yeah, go on vacation. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Take a 3-man team. Cyclops, give the orders. I'm going to roll out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like,
And all of a
Storm.
sudden, Cyclops becomes like fucking best friends with everybody. Oh, well, shit. Storm, you lead.
Yeah,
Gambit, go with
Cyclops does the little fucking teacher's pet move almost instantly to the point that it disgusted me. I try to defend him when I can because there's a lot of shit given to him.
Can't defend him because he is that fucking
But
kiss ass.
if he was literally so fucking broken, if he literally believed that this was a line of bullshit,
he would have fought Xavier.
he should have said, you can give the order for this, but I'm telling you this is a bad idea. And if he'd have left the room, I'd have said, okay. But no, Xavier was like, actually, vacation sounds like a good idea. Go ahead, pass it out. And he goes off and he's like, yeah, it is a good idea, Xavier. Everybody here would love a vacation. Hey, you were talking about vacation.
Storm, you go.
Storm, you go.
And Gambit, you go. And he's like, Jubilee's like, can I go, Scott, please?
And he's like, I actually think this is a load of bullshit. It's probably a really bad idea and it's a dangerous place. But well, the beach can't possibly be dangerous.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sure,
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Youngest member of our team. Powers still kind of suck.
Yeah, because quite literally, Gambit
Xavier
goes,
said so can't be all
And we all know Xavier's a trustworthy guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's perfect.
Yeah,
I don't
because
question a
quite
thing.
literally, fucking Cyclops goes. It says something along the lines of, "Now remember, guys, this is a mission." And Gambit goes, "Shit, all work and no play makes Jacques a dull boy." And right as he walks out the door, fucking Scott instantly, while Xavier's still there, "Yeah, I'll be glad to have your ass gone," and starts to walk away. And it's like, fucking really?
Well, because Jean actually looks over, and like I said, when you're with Jean, that's what I'm talking about. Is Jean is entwined.
Yeah.
She's not the same concept as being with a normal person, and Jean knows the way he's feeling, and she even kind of tells him. She tries to pass it on to him. She says, "A break would be a good idea," and he's like, "Yeah, from Gambit."
Yeah.
And she's kind of got this look on her face, like, "No, that's not what I meant, Dick."
Listen here, angsty Scott. We already have angsty Logan.
We're dealing with enough horse shit.
We're dealing with enough teenage fucking drama here.
Yeah.
Now,
After this, yes.
back
now-
to the A plot.
Back to the main plot. Yeah, now Wolverine's being carted off by the boat,
And-
which is where Sabretooth gets pissed.
Well, that's
and
already
it's
happened. He's
implied.
waking up in the
I have
hut.
another fucking note here.
Oh, and when he wakes up in the hut, he's in the fucking Weapon X costume, the Wolverine.
That is my.
Yep.
He's in the tiger stripe.
Why
Yep.
is he in his suit? He wore.
Yeah, what happened?
Did this? Okay, I get
Here's
this.
my best guess. I do actually have a
I
theory
have
as to
one
what
as
happened.
well.
Go ahead.
He was in the water, cold.
Yes.
These people don't know he's a mutant.
Right.
Take the wet clothes off. Are you wearing your battle gear underneath?
No.
That makes sense.
No,
Or did
I
they-
actually think it's something
Yeah.
else. When he fell, he had his backpack.
Correct.
Let's just say that the backpack is laminated on the inside.
Okay.
Has one of those laminate seals on the inside.
Okay.
Yep.
If he fell in the water and they dug him out of the water and they were like, holy shit, this dude is literally going to fucking die. Because they think he's just a dude.
Right.
Yeah.
They covered him in blankets as best they could, patted him off, went out to the fishing thing, took those clothes off of him, but he can't lay around naked, and they were about to give him some of their clothes. But then when they open his backpack, he's got this, it's weird, but they don't know shit about the city, and maybe this dude's a fucking punk ass or something.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, these are his clothes.
Put him on
And
him.
they're
Put 'em on
dry.
him.
Yeah.
Put him on him.
Although, technically speaking, all they did is they would have put the pants on, because as he's trying to leave,
Yes.
he puts the shirt on.
So they put his pants on and boots.
Yeah, and his boots.
They put his pants and boots on, and then they wrapped
Bill.
his tummy
Bill.
and let him lay down.
Bill, we have to have boots on.
Because as soon as he gets back
You know,
up,
I
he
actually
grabs
curious.
at his side.
Have you ever
I'm
seen
curious.
anybody's foot?
I didn't do this, but I'm thinking about rewatching this episode, the last episode 5, for one reason. Did we see Rogue or Gambit's feet? Have we seen a pair of feet
Yes.
anywhere in this animation?
Yeah.
We
Beast.
saw feet.
Beast.
No, it doesn't
No,
count
no,
because
no.
it's animal paws.
Logan threw a fucking sidekick. Yeah,
Yep,
don't
yep,
worry,
yep.
Gene. I'm good.
He
Karate
was
sidekick.
he was
Oh,
just
God,
wearing
my
sweatpants.
ribs.
Oh, and he was wearing feet. He had his feet.
And
okay.
yes,
So
Gambit
yes.
and Rogue
Okay.
were wearing flip flops.
I was curious because I was like, now that I'm thinking about it, we are always putting our boots on in, like strange.
You have to put boots on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you lay around in a bed rubbing Gene's picture, gotta have boots on.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm never gonna let that go.
But yes.
So
So he has his fucking tiger stripe outfit on
and
because
he's
reasons.
starting to bond with the villagers a little bit, you know.
Well, first thing he does is he instantly throws his shit on because he knows Sabretooth is coming, and he's ready to fucking GTFO.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, you know what? You guys did save my life. Like, he literally grabs his side and he's like, oh, I hurt. you know what? You guys saved my life. I need to rest up a bit. Let me help.
And then he goes on fishing trips with them wearing different clothes.
We don't know how much time passes.
No, it was a time skip.
Because there has to be a time skip because they go to Genosha, and I imagine all this is happening around the same points. They literally leave the country and go to Genosha. So just let's say it's a 16-hour flight or something, and who knows if they went the very first day. They got plane tickets. Xavier's rich, so maybe they went the next day.
Yeah. Which I have it in the notes. No, I have it in the notes exactly what it is that happens. They go on the fishing expedition. Fucking Wolvie's showing off, and he's pissing off Kiwok, who's the second elder guy.
Because Kiwok is like,
I want to be the best, but Logan is better than me.
Oh my god, dude, that guy got old as shit real fast.
2 episodes back to back with the angstiest people you're ever going to meet. Wolverine.
Don't worry, I think it's going to get worse here.
Wolverine and this dude do not need to be on the same screen.
Oh, don't worry.
They'll out-angst each other.
No, because fucking Wolverine is literally sitting there talking to the Elder, being like, you know what? I finally found an inner peace. And the Elder goes, yeah, most people who usually are looking for peace are, people who just can't seem to find it in their life.
Right.
And Logan goes,
well, he told him,
I got time for that right now.
Well, he said, what he told him is, he said, I feel at peace. And he says, actually, he basically tells him, you don't. He said, what's going on here is that you yourself have no peace as a person, as you can't find peace in your own person. You can't find peace in the world around you if you are at war with yourself. You need to figure out what your problem is.
And then peace will come later.
And it just so happens that in a way that is what happens. Because when all of this is done and plays out, he's able to kind of get in touch with his human side a little bit more, and some of that weird driving animal craziness
kind of
does go away.
Yeah.
He does seem happier when he's with these people.
Yeah.
And he's like having a hell of a time fishing because he caught more fish than that whiny bitch.
Until they throw him in the blanket to throw his ass up, and he's like, whoa, hold on, I ain't as young as I used to be. And it's like, bitch, shut up.
You ain't old man Logan yet.
He's gonna fucking...
You're like, middle-aged Logan.
He says, I get air sick.
Yeah. It's like, what the...
Logan
down.
But then when he got thrown up, he was like, whoa, this is...
He's like, damn it, I don't want to have fun. Stop.
Meanwhile,
angsty people don't have fun.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kiwok is fucking running off, and fucking Sabretooth catches his ass.
He literally had a little fucking teenage breakdown and ran into the wilderness of the fucking Arctic.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they've shown this guy to be looking like he's about 40-something, maybe 50-something.
And he claims he's the young guy that all the girls look up to. How old are the people in your tribe?
All the young guys look up to me, and all the women always, want to be around me. And now Logan's here, and they all laugh at me and don't want anything to do with me.
I have never seen... your daughter doesn't throw fits like this man does.
No shit.
And I'm telling you...
I think the last time I've seen your daughter throw a fucking hissy fit on this scale was you guys were at, like, fucking the store, and she was like, Daddy, Pokemon. And you were like, you already have, like, 3 of them at home. And she was like, ah! And you were like, goddamn 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I was like, listen, I'm telling you, you have that at home. I'm not buying that shit.
And then this guy walks up and he whines and you're like,
you know what, you can have it. Right? You're doing better than him.
Oh my god, you have such a better life.
Dude, yes, this guy does his little teenage whiny breakdown and runs into the wilderness to be... And then Sabretooth is like, because you smell like Wolverine, I'm gonna get you.
I'm like, holy crap, dude. You are obsessed with Wolverine.
And he's huge.
Yeah.
Like Wolverine's obsessed with Jean.
Yeah. Yes.
Meanwhile.
Yes. But you also notice that Sabretooth is even more animal than Logan.
Look at him. Whatever he is, I don't know what he is.
He's just a biker dude. Just a biker dude in a really big fur coat.
Yeah. He's just Triple H in a fur coat.
They're very fancy.
Right? Do you realize
he's wearing very puffy, fancy sleepers?
Do you know what he's wearing? If you look at it very carefully, you know what he's wearing? He's wearing whatever the fuck Gene wears.
He's wearing very puffy, warm footy pajamas.
Yeah.
Dude, that doesn't make you threatening. That makes you look ridiculous.
Well, it's either he's wearing that or he's naked, like we've been saying.
Put some pants on.
He does.
Anyway,
he's wearing sleepers.
So now that Sabretooth is like, yeah, go back to the village and fucking
get Wolverine away.
Get Wolverine. Meanwhile, back at the B plot again, they finally arrived, and they walk right up.
And
hey, you heading to the hotel? Go ahead, hop in the cab. Gambit. Do you think he would say that if he knew we were mutants?
Would you think you could not say that shit out loud?
We're mutants. They don't like
We're
us.
on a recon run, asshole. Shut the fuck
And
up.
first off,
Right.
we're on vacation. Put something else on.
No, that's the only outfit
fuck
he
you.
has.
I'm a thief.
He has that and Speedo. He has that and really tight trunks. That's what he's got.
Jubilee was wearing like a bathing suit.
And he probably wears those tight trunks under his go-go pants.
Listen. We need some imagination here. Okay?
No.
Because
we have plenty of imagination.
Storm
Everybody
and
else
Jubilee-
changed clothes.
Storm and Jubilee were in vacation clothes.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's like, I'm ready for combat.
That's not even combat. That's what he wears.
Yeah, that's just what he wears.
That is his normal attire.
That is
Meanwhile,
also his...
Everybody else has an X-Man suit.
Yes.
That is what Gambit wears.
He's poor.
Yes.
But
no,
then
it's
he
not.
lives
He
in
has
the Xavier.
He has Xavier's charge card.
And
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
he went to the store one day because Xavier came up and was like, Gambit, we got to talk. He's like, what up? He's like, these clothes. Wear something else. He's like, I don't have anything else. You take this card, go down to the mall, buy some. The first episode, he was in the mall. He wasn't. I mean, he was talking to that lady about playing cards, but then he was there to find clothes. And when he got there, he was like, "They don't have weird headgear. I can't wear it. I need weird headgear."
Weird.
Yeah.
headgear.
Meanwhile, he's like hitting on the fucking girl. Yeah.
We're going to talk about it later on in season 2. He will wear a tuxedo, a red bow tie tuxedo, and he keeps that
the
thing
headgear.
on.
You
The
have to
headgear
wear
is still
headgear,
there.
Bill.
In fact, I think when he's going down to the swimming pool, he's still wearing the headgear.
I swear to God, I think it's attached to him.
Yeah.
Dude, if that's true and he was still wearing that headgear,
We
I'm
need
fucking-
to boot
Yeah,
that
we're
episode
gonna
up.
have
Dude,
to.
I
yeah,
need
we're
to
gonna have
watch that
double-check
scene
that
again.
shit.
But
anyway, so they go to check in,
yep.
and dude's like, yeah, no, let me check to see if your bungalow's ready. Once again, Gambit reaches over, grabs the little placard. Hey, look, ask
Yeah.
about our mutant discount. I bet you it's 10%. Bitch, you have Charles Xavier's charge card.
No
the fuck does 10% matter?
What exactly are you saving money on?
Listen. He still hasn't gotten to the idea that he lives with a rich dude.
No, it's not just that, though. You're on a recon mission.
Stop saying you're a mutant.
And you just can't help but tell every motherfucker everywhere.
Bill, that would be like you telling me, Shane, you have great power, you're a mutant. Do not go out in the world and tell people you're a mutant. They will look at you differently, and you will be judged by what you are.
Well, then it gets
that mean
even-
going out there and be like, mutant, I'm a mutant.
Well,
Look what I can do.
Then it gets even fucking worse because Storm literally looks at him like he's a fucking 6-year-old and goes, put that shit down.
Yeah.
And instantly fucking like the dude staring at a camera like clickety clackety clickety clackety.
Yeah, 'cause this dude's
it
like,
zooms
okay,
right
who are
in
these
on
guys?
her eyeball, and somehow her eyeball tells him like the entire
No,
backstory of yes,
there's-
this is Storm. She's a mutant. She's
No,
an
there's
X-Men.
there's something fucked up about Genosha. They don't get to play it out too well yet. All of Genosha has a personal mission. Literally, every citizen of Genosha has a personal mission to wipe mutants off the face of the planet.
Yep.
Literally, every single person in Genosha works for the government, directly or indirectly,
So they think.
and wants to kill all mutants.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Because literally there's a red Batman phone call to
Yes.
there's another one coming.
yep.
Yeah.
Yes, the usual.
I like how he just picked it up and didn't dial. He's like,
It's
hey.
literally a direct line
Yep.
to some office that hunts mutants.
Yeah.
So then they go to their. So that's that scene.
Yeah, so they're leaving
Back
the
at
bungalow
plot.
12. Meanwhile, back at the plot.
Like,
So let's see. Wolvie and Kiwok decide to go fishing in the middle of the ocean.
Kind of.
Wolverine instantly calls us bullshit.
yep.
Yes.
Because I'm not retarded.
And cut
Yeah.
his oar, so I'm wondering how they got back.
They had another oar.
Apparently, yeah, because both
You
of
need
them
two
have
oars.
an oar to go.
You
Yes.
need 2 oars, but now you only have 1 oar, and now
Because he was like, we've gone far enough, and he's like, bitch, I'll hit you with this oar, and he's like, cheek.
Yeah.
So now they only have a oar.
You are
then
a
they,
mutant.
Then they hear boom and ah! And fucking all of a sudden, both of them have fucking 2 of them.
But if that was a spear, where'd they put the ore? I don't know. I'm confused.
It's best not to question it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then they turn around and they see smoke coming from the village. Oh no, what have I done? Well, you knew what you did, dumbass.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah.
He was under the impression that he made a deal with some snow demon.
I'm not a
who
snow
was basically
demon.
going to, like, sink the boat and kill Wolverine, but spare his life for helping him.
So he thought that he was selling out the enemy of the snow demon, and that he would lead this guy out there,
and then
that they would meet him. But then he goes out there,
and
the dude never shows up.
And he attacks the village. So they go back to the village. It's all burnt up, and Wolverine's like, "What happened here?" And then he's like, "The snow demon, blah 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 blah," and describes him a little bit. And he's like, "Sabretooth."
Yeah, and then he realizes, he's like, and this is kind of a sad moment for Wolverine if you think about it. There really is no peace for him anywhere on the planet. Everywhere he goes, somebody somewhere fucks his life up.
Yep.
He went to nowhere.
He went on the middle of nowhere, the Arctic. Why did you follow me, Sabretooth? Because
he even tells Sabretooth.
Because I know you better than you do, Wolverine.
He even fucking tells Sabretooth, I don't give a shit about any of this anymore. Yep. I just want it to be fucking over. We can't kill each other. We figured that out. Can we just fucking move on?
Yeah, Wolverine's exact line
Sabretooth, he was like, no, never, no, must kill you.
I'm a dick.
Yeah, no, because like I said, Wolverine's exact line is, I don't know which one of us it is that started it, but we just need to finish this and move on. And he's, no. Well, fuck you too, Sabretooth. Fine then, let's
You see those villagers? They're tied up to that bridge, and
with
it's going to blow
C4
in 1 minute.
Yes.
1 minute.
That bridge will that bridge will explode in 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. They did a freeze on this one because I'm telling you, that fight scene, it's a little long.
It is
all
a little
the
long.
Events that took place are probably around 5 or 6 minutes.
He headbutts him in this fight then. But I have a problem.
This one's the hell of a lot better.
And I'm going to tell you, except for the very end and how Sabretooth got defeated. That's his own goddamn fault how he got defeated.
Yes and no.
Wolverine ducked.
Well, yeah, Wolverine
ducked.
Technically, Sabretooth
yes, but
had
both
the battle won.
both Sabretooth and Wolverine have a favorite move. That favorite move is jumping tackle move. And it is their
jump with the claws extended.
It is how they open every single fight in the series.
Listen, I don't know martial arts. I got one move. Okay, yes. It either works or it doesn't.
Which is bullshit because we've seen Wolverine in like a karate gi practicing martial arts.
Only when he's fully healthy.
Well, this one time right now, that move didn't.
Sabretooth jumped at him, and Logan's like,
"Bye."
Later, all right.
And he was like, no.
And then he's like, must get rid of the bomb. And then he picks up the bomb and he throws it. Then it explodes. I'm like, that was longer than a minute. I'm sorry, guys.
That's not the part that got me. See, that's the part that got you. I was laughing at something else.
What was that?
You're Wolverine.
Yes, I am.
Okay. What do you have at your disposal?
Claws.
Okay, that's good. It's nice to have claws.
How do you get rid of the bombs?
These people are tied to the bridge.
Correct.
How do you get them out?
I would cut the rope or whatever and get him away.
Not if you were Wolverine.
Yeah, not if you're Wolverine.
You would just pull the shit out of the rope until the rope snapped.
Yep.
You know,
he cut the rope on the bomb.
Yeah.
But when he ran over to the people, he just grabbed the rope and started tugging away.
Meanwhile, I don't get me wrong, I partially get it. Nobody else other than fucking dipshit knows that he's a mutant. But at the same time, they just watched you have a fight with Sabretooth.
Watching is one thing. They were kind of... This is a great fight. This is an amazing fight. I see the sky. They were laying down.
Yeah, you can still turn a head. Their heads are not glued to the fucking ice.
No, but this is it. I think they were tied right here. So you can only lift so much.
They can do this.
So this, and this is... Oh, come on. I don't want to watch a fight like this. This sucks. This sucks.
Yeah, but if you turn your head, you can still see because they're off to this side.
I don't know how the layout really is because it's in 2D and it's hard for me to tell exactly. But yeah,
but then he should just walk up there. Get out.
Yeah. No, he just tugged the shit out of them ropes, dude.
Yeah.
So then he has to go. But they decided that their way is bad now. Now they're going to go live in the
They
city.
lost everything, and there's been a lot of their guys that have been aching for the new age life. They just want to leave all this because they live an old style life.
They do.
They're almost
nomads.
You could compare it to something like Amish.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of Amish guys, and like half the Amish guys are like, man, we break our ass every single day, and I'm not even sure it's 100% worth it. And then over there, this guy has McDonald's. Like, why don't we just go get some of that?
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, because the old ways and blah, 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 and what's right, and I'm old and this and that. Not that necessarily your life choice is wrong, but these guys are interested in seeing what else there is.
And that's why I think the Amish have a thing where they send people.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they
as
do.
teenagers to check out the world, then come back. I'm like, why would you let them experience that and then make them come back to nothing?
Well,
no, they have
but
the
that's
option.
exactly why.
You get to go out and experience, the modern world and how everything is.
Right.
Most of them choose to go back.
Yes.
A lot of the times it's because they go out and they see the modern world and they experience the internet and, random bullshit and go to a bar and get drunk for the first time. And,
they're encouraged. They're encouraged to go out and figure out what the world is like.
And if you
outside
like
of what
how it
they've
is,
done.
you're good, but you can't come back.
In fact, they really did the number on this poor guy years back on that fucking stupid ass Real World show. They actually took one of those dudes on MTV, and he was on his little pilgrimage thing where he left, and they fucking put him on the Real World and gave him a dose of reality TV dog shit manufactured, we're going to fuck up your life drama. He went back.
I probably would do the same.
He was like,
most of them do go back.
He was like, the real world sucks a dick.
All they do is whine about problems.
Everything in this world sucks. I'm going back to where I work hard, but at least my life isn't shitty.
Dude, to be fair, I don't blame him. I probably would have done the same.
Right.
But yeah, then after all
Which
that,
I did forget one thing in the fight. Wolverine is like kicking all the ass until Sabretooth throws snow at him and, oh, my eyes!
Yeah, I was like, did he throw polar bear piss? He looked over and there was yellow snow and he was like, bitch, shut up.
Last time I checked, snow doesn't burn.
Because Wolverine...
It's not like sand where if you get it in your eyes, you're a little fucked.
I'm going to tell you
that-
something. What Wolverine was experiencing is what happened to me yesterday. Before I got to work, I got toothpaste in my eye.
There was a fucking rock in
I
the
was like,
snow.
oh, that's what he was doing. I was being a Wolverine, but I actually got toothpaste in my eye. I wish I had snow in the eye.
There was a rock in the snow.
Yeah.
And he threw that shit and he was like, oh, fuck. It's like, you douche.
But after that part, we go back to the B plot, and they're all in their bungalow, getting ready to go do something, and then Jubilee goes into her room to unpack, and ching, and gas starts filling up the fucking bungalow.
Yep.
So they get out, and now they're surrounded.
To which Storm goes, let us surrender peacefully, and
And
Gambit
Gambit's
goes,
like, fuck you!
nope, card.
Yeah, he says no. Like, he comes out of there and he sees all this shit going down. He's like, okay, I see what this place is
They're
about.
people. They're humans.
This place is hard bigotry. I'm done with it. And he takes the card out and she says, we can't endanger human life. And he says, no, you can't.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of this one-sided
Yeah.
thing. We can't harm them, but they can harm me.
Right.
No, it's all about survival of the fittest. It's all about, if my life is in danger, I have every right to defend myself. Eat the exploding car.
And this is where X-Men gets complicated because, like I said, you could follow Magneto, but Magneto goes to a specific extreme, and you could follow Xavier, but Xavier goes to a specific extreme, and that's what's really weird about X-Men and interesting at the same time is
so there's a logical...
there's a middle ground here.
There is, but there's a logical
there's a
conclusion.
middle ground that neither side seems
Xavier's
to be
like,
finding.
join me. I want humans and mutants to live in peace. Magneto's over here. Fuck humans, mutants all the way.
And this is the only
Both
choices
of you, I'm going this way.
the only
Yeah.
choices you have in the animated universe.
True, I can't just
You
be
have
like,
full pacifism while being trained to whoop all ass you could possibly whoop.
hey.
For protection.
Yeah, for protection.
Yes. Or you have full giant, like 100% terrorism.
Yeah.
To a point where we may have to cause a little genocide.
Yeah.
Right.
The only
Nuclear
middle
liberation.
ground. Yeah, the only middle ground here is fucking random street guy watching the fight 8276 who's probably going to become a casualty because he didn't know to get the fuck down when Cyclops said,
I think my middle.
It's a fuck.
He's like, join us, Shane. I'm going home.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do. Fuck, I'm a mutant, but you know what?
Well, fuck both of you.
Fuck both of you.
I'm
You
just
are a
gonna live my
hypocrite.
life. I don't give a fuck.
You're
yeah.
insane. Fuck both of you.
Yeah.
Going home. And that is this episode, Bill. What'd you think? Good episodes.
Hold on, let's see.
I think
an hour 45
I think the episode 5
That
is
sucked.
all right.
I don't like it.
There are parts of it I could pick out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
6 is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
I
one
enjoyed
did.
6.
I did like that one more.
5 is a little testy. Like it's because there's that weirdness to it. Like Wolverine is really weird in it. But I liked that Jean finally got to do something, and that's why the episode stands out to me, because I'm kind of ignoring Wolverine the best I can.
No. No, once that I watched that episode, Wolverine does not get a pass. He is now creepy Logan.
I'm not giving him a pass. I said I pretty much phase him out while watching the episode.
I will never phase him out. No, I have so much more material now.
You need to pop your one claw and cut people's pictures.
I need a picture, actually.
Hold on, you got to wear the mask, too.
I need you to suit up in full battle gear and go lay in bed and be angsty. Oh, and you have to be injured. You have to be injured when you do it.
I do have a bad back, so. But, yeah, this is that, and, yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.